Good evening, guys. Let's start with our Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis. The trend continues to be in downward side. If you pull it up, it's a continuous trend. But what we see over here is a pin bar. So pin bar, basically says that, we're not going to go down. We want to go up. Now, one, two, three, four, five. Around five times it has taken support here. So definitely, I think 18,000 looks to be a very good area, or 17,850. And earlier it was a resistance from where it has come down. So definitely, I think the bulls are not interested in going down or leave this fight unless we have some very bad news coming from Mr. Powell. So right now there are no bad news. So the structure that they are making, as I said earlier also, is proper W that they're going to make because they've taken these two support. Now, when we can't find clues that what is really going on, that's where we take help from RSI. So let's do some digging in RSI too. So I have my RSI plotted. And if I see that the low over here and the low over here is giving me a bullish divergence, where these lows are at the same level. So definitely they are trying to go up. So the trend has to be broken. And let's understand if the similar situation is there also in Bank Nifty. Now in Bank Nifty, I see a very, very interesting uh, pin bar situation. There are two pin bars now. Okay. So if you've read certain things about pin bars, then they definitely are saying that we are not going to go down and they're buying from the bottom to go up. But both the time they for 2 days they have faced the resistance at the same place. Now that was an interesting study. If somebody would have done, then the expiry was very, very good for them. So if you notice today's expiry, something always comes in a 5 minute time frame, which is this. So I have also made a video for this. Have a look. It's the open high, open low concept. So if you carefully see, it is 263 and 267, the last three numbers of open and high, telling you right in the morning that, hey, listen, we are going down, right? So that was an easy way to catch Bank Nifty today. And in Nifty, did the same thing happen? Let's see. K929 and 935. Yes, a 10 or 20 point deviation here and there is always taken. So both indexes are very loudly speaking to us and telling us that we want to go down. But at the same time, the bears are also like, bulls are also like, we won't go below a point. So definitely either this is going to be for some days a sideways engagement or this is going to go up now because I see a small trend in formation. If you see over here, they are trying to make a trend. So definitely the support becomes this level, 17,800. The first resistance Nifty has to break will be around 70,900 or 18,000, that kind of area, which looks a little difficult tomorrow being Friday, but the CPR is extremely narrow. So if you go to see that, it's very nice. I would love to trade tomorrow because the CPR is extremely narrow. Look at this. Very tough to get such a narrow CPR. So this clearly says that either the bears are going to push it down or the bulls are going to take this trend and go up. Okay. So be very careful, spend some time, don't get too hasty in taking a judgment. The 1 hour RSI is also at 44. So a little gap up and 50 and brrr, they will run. So same goes with Bank Nifty, very narrow. Okay. Uh, 46 is the RSI. If you see, there's a good divergence that I can see over here. But at the same time, I don't see that over here. You see that? The lows are in similar line, but the RSI is up. So there's definitely bullish divergence coming our way. Let's hope for the best for the bull side or the call side. Option players play both sides. So definitely this is to be noticed. Now, one thing I saw again in Bank Nifty today, which a lot of people are not noticing. So I think you'll make more money if you start noticing things like this. Now, if you carefully see the previous day low and today's low has matched. If you see on the top corner, you will see a link for a open high, open low, and previous day high, previous low video links. Do watch them because these situations really make you earn money, right? When the previous low over here and the previous low here, sorry, today's low and the previous low matched. And the previous high, okay, and today's high also matched. So they are moving in a trend, but they are going to break it. It looks like that. So let's pray and see which side it goes, but definitely it's going to be a range market. Use all your indicators correctly because there's going to be brum brum, either the P or the C side. Now let's come to our favorite commodity, Mr. Gold. So let's see what is Mr. Gold telling us. Same thing, upward channel, RSI up, nothing is coming down. It's gonna stay there for a while now. Mr. Silver, yes, he's got scared of the resistance, came down, okay, and now he's taken support at 50 RSI and trying to go up. I think this is just a small retracement, but the trend is negative. Let's see currency, how is that doing? So the USD INR, yes, baby. Resistance, respect, and it's just falling, falling, falling. Now the RSI is reached 29. I think if we see the past, yeah, you see a pattern, right? So 30.29 is RSI from where they pull up. So maybe a little down and then they're gonna pull it up. The trend is broken, but I think they'll try to pull it up. Let's see. Price action doesn't tell me that they're gonna go up unless they make a support on this same line. So let's see. That's all for currency, index, and commodity. Now let's look at swing call. I have one call today only. Sorry, it is Pidilite because the formation is very nice. If you see, I've made the formation for you. The previous resistances have become support. The retesting is being done over here. And again, do you see the divergence over here, right? So I like this. Looks like if it comes up a little, it's going to go up. So definitely a good chance to at least make 200 to 300 rupees in this share. And another thing I see is that a W formation or it goes down. If it goes down, then we have this level to catch up. But let's see how it goes. My earlier swing calls, Tata Motors is doing good. You might want to check that. Okay, though it's near the trend line, but I think it's going to go very well. There's another share that I had suggested everybody, National Aluminium. See, it's near the resistance, but I think it's going to break a very big resistance. The reason being the copper sector, sorry, the aluminum sector is going up. So this is a good news for this share to go up. A good formation is getting ready. And again, if you see this today, everything looks to me divergence. See the lows, and the RSI is going up. So it's going to be a slow animal, but it is definitely going up. The another one, though I had mentioned, and it's gone a little down, but again, I see a good structure getting formed over here. It's taking care on the support area. If it goes up from here, trust me, it's going to give good money, right? But I don't see any divergences in the RSI area. The next one, item motor. We've seen item motor. We saw, yeah, Mahindra and Mahindra is making some news. So these are not swing calls, but just an update of something is going on with the automobile industry. This is on the high. I think it's going to become either overbought and it's going to break this high, or it's going to come down. So be careful with Mahindra and Mahindra. And there was one more stock that I had in mind, Nazara Tech. After a long time, this is trying to, I'm not saying it's an uptrend, but if you notice very carefully, it's made a base over here. So be careful. It's a good share. A great Mr. I forgot his name. Late Mr. Junjunwala had invested in this, I remember. So this is a good share. Only since then I have been tracking this share. And is it making some divergences? Yes. So definitely look into it. RSI is going up. So these are good shares. Wish you good luck for trading tomorrow. Just before you go, be very careful about one thing in Bank Nifty and Nifty. It's a personal suggestion when you trade. Always, like, I'll just give you an example over here. Let me hide this. See, whenever you have a first candle forming up, it will tell you a lot of stuff. Even though you don't have fancy indicators, learn this. Always draw a line on the first candle's high. Okay? Just draw like, and let's say we make it black color and okay, like this. And clone this. Okay, over here you see clone. That's copy paste for you. And just drag it down. Always do this. Why? Because this is called range breakout. Whenever the low is broken or a high is broken, there's definitely something going on. Now over here, 1, 2, 3 candles, they couldn't go much up. Then wait for the low to be broken and see how it went. So these are very simple ways to trade, even if you don't have too much knowledge. This was a very clear case of previous day high resistance, and people who knew this made good money here. So I will definitely share a lot of tips like this. Okay. So that's it. All the best. It's a narrow CPR, so make some moolah. Bye, guys. Take care.